నమస్తే, వెల్కమ్ టు ICFAI టెక్ ప్రత్యేక కార్యక్రమం. ప్రస్తుతం మనతో పాటు స్టూడియోలో ఉన్నారు ICFAI టెక్ డైరెక్టర్ డాక్టర్ KL నారాయణ గారు ఉన్నారు. ఆయనకి వివిధ రకాల యూనివర్సిటీల్లో ప్రిన్సిపల్గా, డీన్గా, అలాగే డైరెక్టర్గా వర్క్ చేసిన ఎంతో ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉంది. అలాగే 36 సంవత్సరాల టీచింగ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్తో పాటు 6 సంవత్సరాల ఇండస్ట్రియల్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ కూడా ఉంది. సో ఆంధ్ర విశ్వవిద్యాలయం నుంచి ఆయన డాక్టరేట్ కూడా తీసుకున్నారు. అలాగే ప్రస్తుతం మనకి ట్రెడిషనల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్లో ఆపర్చునిటీస్ గురించి, అలాగే బ్రాంచెస్ గురించి వివరించడానికి ఆయన సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారు. ప్రస్తుతం ఆయనతో మాట్లాడి వివరాలు తెలుసుకుందాం. సార్ నమస్తే. సార్
నమస్కారం అండి.
సార్, యాక్చువల్గా ICFAI టెక్ అంటున్నాం కదా, అసలు ICFAI గురించి ఏంటి, అసలు ఫస్ట్ దాని గురించి పూర్తిగా వివరించండి.
ముందుగా ఈ Prime9 యాజమాన్యానికి, అలాగే ఈ కార్యక్రమం వీక్షిస్తున్న ప్రేక్షకులకి, దుర్గ గారికి నా నమస్కారాలండి. ICFAI Group was established in the year 1984 by Sri N.J. Yashasvi Garu with high value systems and a noble cause, noble purpose.
Okay.
It is an umbrella of universities. Under ICFAI Group, now we have 11 universities, 9 business schools, 9 law schools, and 7 tech schools.
Oh. సో జనరల్గా అన్ని టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ మనకి నాలెడ్జ్ అవైలబుల్లో ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి అన్ని నేర్చుకునే స్టూడెంట్స్ ఇక్కడ.
ఆల్ దీస్ యూనివర్సిటీస్ ఆర్ ఆఫరింగ్ డిఫరెంట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అండి.
ఓకే. సో డెఫినెట్లీ అలాగే మనకి IFHE అంటూ ఉంటాం కదా సార్, అంటే అసలు ఏంటి, దాని గురించి పూర్తిగా వివరిస్తారా?
సో అండర్ ICFAI Group there are 11 universities. All these universities are in different states. Most of our universities are in northeast states. And in Hyderabad, there is one deemed to be university which is named as ICFAI Foundation for Higher Education. So it is at Dontanpalli near Shankarpalli. It is one of the 11 universities of ICFAI.
Okay. సో యాక్చువల్లీ సార్, జనరల్గా ICFAI టెక్ స్కూల్లో ఎలాంటి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఉంటాయి? అంటే అందరూ జాయిన్ అవ్వాలనుకున్న వారికి ఇలాంటి డౌట్స్ ఉంటూ ఉంటాయి కదా సాధారణంగా, ఎలాంటి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఉంటాయి, దాన్ని ఎలా మేనేజ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారనే విషయాలు ఏమైనా చేస్తారా మాకు?
ఇన్ IFHE at Shankarpalli there are 5 schools: business school, law school, tech school, architecture and social sciences.
Okay.
Coming to tech school, we are offering engineering programs as well as programs in sciences.
Okay.
Coming to engineering programs, we are offering 6 programs in undergraduation level. Those are BTech Computer Science Engineering, BTech Artificial Intelligence, BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, BTech Artificial Intelligence and Data Sciences, BTech Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, and BTech Mechanical Engineering. Similarly, we are also offering undergraduate science programs like BSc Mathematics, BSc Physics, BSc Computer Science, BSc Data Analytics, BSc Robotics and Artificial Intelligence. Also, we are offering post-graduation courses, post-graduation programs like master's program in engineering, so MTech in VLSI, MTech in robotics and artificial intelligence,
okay,
and MTech in machine learning and artificial intelligence. Similarly, we are also offering MSc programs. So those are physics, MSc Physics, MSc Chemistry, MSc Mathematics. Along with undergraduate and postgraduate programs, we are also offering PhD programs, research program. So in sciences as well as in engineering. So in all departments we have PhD programs. So these are the programs which are offered by ICFAI Tech in ICFAI Foundation for Higher Education University.
ఓకే సార్, యాక్చువల్గా మన నేషనల్ ప్రోగ్రెస్లో అంటే జాతీయ పురోగతికి సంబంధించి మాట్లాడితే ఈ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ కావచ్చు, మెకానికల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ కావచ్చు, ఇలాంటి కోర్సెస్ అనేవి ఎంతవరకు ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఉంటుంది మన నేషనల్ ప్రోగ్రెస్లో కావచ్చు, లేదా ఎంత యూజ్ ఉంటుంది అసలు?
Yeah, see, the traditional engineering, so they have more opportunities. So the country needs traditional engineers.
ఓకే, ఎస్.
So the traditional engineering like mechanical engineering, electronics engineering, civil engineering and electrical engineering, they are vital for any country's growth.
ఓకే, యా.
Right, not only India's growth but any country's growth.
Okay.
Because these core engineering branches, they lay foundation for designing and building the systems, hardware, machinery, so that the modern industry demands.
ఓకే.
So all modern industries, they need the systems which are defined by the core engineers.
ఓకే.
So I'll give you a simple example. So when we say the country has developed or the village has developed, you take small village, when do you say the village is fully developed? Only when it has good buildings, good roads, good electricity,
Exactly.
and communication systems and sanitation, water supply and bridges, connectivity to other surrounding places. So when the village is connected like this, say all these areas are developed by, all these areas are the traditional engineers can develop. So that means we need traditional engineers for the development of any village or any country.
సో దట్ మీన్స్
Right? That is the reason why, right, even see, the country cannot be always say service oriented. The country should be manufacturing oriented.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ,
Right?
ఎస్.
So the IT industry serves only, most of the IT industry, right, it is service oriented. Right? If it is when the industry is manufacturing oriented, then definitely the country will prosper. That is the reason why, right, the government is also coming out with many initiatives like say Startup India,
Yes.
Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat, India Semiconductor Mission, right? So all these areas, the traditional engineers are required, right? And
Definitely.
India is also aiming for, say, what we call self-reliance, right? So we want to stand on ourselves, right? And that is possible only when you manufacture all your products,
Oh.
and when we reduce our imports and increase our productivity, thereby some products can also be exported, then the country will be prosperous.
ఓకే, డన్.
Right? So to happen all these things, what we know, what is required is we need core engineers, traditional engineers.
Okay, so you are saying that not only in India, they may get chances in even in foreign countries also, right?
Yeah, core engineering, any country, right? Without core engineering, it cannot prosper.
Okay, so definitely,
Say China is prospering, right? How? Because they are making products.
exactly.
Right, they are not depending on other countries. Even see in the recent war, right, we have used indigenous components, right, so indigenous missiles,
Okay.
BrahMos,
Yes, yes.
right, even air defense system also, along with S-400, right, we use Akash Tir, so which is developed by our scientists. So when we stand on ourselves, definitely the country will be prosperous. Moreover, and we are exporting almost 60 to 67 countries our defense equipment.
ఓకే, నైస్. సో డెఫినెట్లీ ఒక కంట్రీ కావచ్చు, వరల్డ్ కావచ్చు, ఖచ్చితంగా ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలంటే డెఫినెట్లీ ఇంజనీర్స్ పాత్ర ఎంతో ఉంటుంది. అందులోనూ మీరు చెప్పినట్లు సివిల్ ఇంజనీర్స్ కావచ్చు, ఇలాంటి వాళ్ళకి చాలా డిమాండ్ ఉందనైతే మీరు ఖచ్చితంగా చెప్తున్నారు. అండ్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్, చాలామంది ఆలోచిస్తూ ఉంటారు, అంటే స్టూడెంట్స్, చదువుకునే స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎవరైతే ఉంటారో, లైక్ కొన్ని రకాల ఇంజనీరింగ్ కోసం అయితే కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతూ ఉంటారు. లైక్ ఏఐ గురించి కావచ్చు, ఎంఎల్ గురించి కావచ్చు, లేదా వాళ్ళు బ్యాలెన్స్ చేయాలి అంటే ఈ కోర్సెస్ని ఎలా చేయాలి?
First of all, we should know the interest of the student. In what is the line of interest of the student?
Okay.
What is his goal, what is
Okay.
his aspiration,
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ.
right? The student has to select based on his line of interest. So no doubt the core branches have more and more opportunities, right? It is not that the emerging technologies like say machine learning and artificial intelligence, right? So they are also very very important, and they are very important for innovation and automation.
ఎస్. ఓకే.
So then the question comes, so whether to take core engineering or and engineering in emerging technologies. So the best solution is you combine both, right?
Both,
When
okay.
you combine the core knowledge with emerging skills, definitely the opportunities will be more, right? The better career options, and the student will be ready for industry. So I will give a simple example, right? If the electronic engineer can learn artificial intelligence to work on expert systems,
ఓకే.
right? Similarly, a mechanical engineer, so if he can learn artificial intelligence or any other emerging technology, right, so that they can work in say robotics. So like that, so when we combine these two, so the simple example is say it is icing on cake, right?
Okay,
Whether cake is important or icing is important,
Both
right?
are
So the
important.
core knowledge should be iced with emerging skills,
Okay.
then the opportunities will be more.
ఓకే. సో డెఫినెట్లీ అండి మీరు చెప్పినట్లు రెండు ఉన్నట్లయితే ఇంకా ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఉంటాయి, సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా కూడా మనం ఏ రంగంలో అయినా వృద్ధి చెందగలుగుతామంటారు. సో జనరల్గా కూడా ఇంకా ఒక డౌట్ ఏంటి అంటే స్టూడెంట్స్ నుంచి సాధారణంగా స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతుంటారు. అంటే ట్రెడిషనల్ బ్రాంచెస్ నుంచి మనము సైన్స్కి సంబంధించిన కోర్సెస్ చేయాలా, డేటా సైన్స్కి సంబంధించింది, లేదా మోడర్న్ బ్రాంచెస్ ఉంటాయి వాటికి సంబంధించి రెండిట్లో ఏది చేయాలని వాళ్ళు డౌట్ పడుతూ ఉంటారు. మీరు ఏది బెటర్ అంటారు?
ఇందాక చెప్పినట్లుగా, సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ the core engineering and also emerging technologies.
ఓకే.
No doubt the core engineering, right, they have many career options in many good industries, right? So we have so many laboratories, even defense laboratories in the country. We have almost 52 plus defense laboratories.
Okay.
And also there are public sector undertakings almost close to 400, 389, right? Close to 400 public sectors are there, and the core engineers have more options, especially in automobile sector, aerospace sector, railways, even steel, coal, name what not, everywhere in every sector we need core engineers, right?
Okay.
So and also the modern technologies like say emerging technologies, machine learning and data science, right? So often they depend on the work of core engineering,
ఓకే.
right? That is the reason why in ICFAI Tech, so we have introduced so many emerging technologies in the curriculum of core engineering,
లైక్
right? Like say in electronics and mechanical engineering, right? In their curriculum we brought say intelligent transport systems, so it is our natural language processing, and introduction to data science and artificial intelligence.
Okay.
And the other one is introduction to internet of things, and what is called all web technologies. So like that there are so many new technologies have brought into the curriculum of core engineering disciplines.
ఓకే అండి. సో డెఫినెట్లీ
And I can give you the good example, right? Say if you take say electric vehicle,
Okay.
right? The electrical vehicle needs a mechanical system, right? And a battery technology, and what is called control electronics, right? Which are all traditional engineering.
ఎస్.
So we need the technology in along with core knowledge.
సో డెఫినెట్లీ అండి. సో అలాగే స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఇంకా ICFAI టెక్ సంబంధించి మాట్లాడితే మనం మీరు ఎలాంటి ప్రాక్టికల్ కావచ్చు, టెక్నికల్ స్కిల్స్ కావచ్చు స్టూడెంట్స్కి నేర్పిస్తూ ఉంటారు? డెఫినెట్లీ నేషనల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ మిషన్లో మనకు అవసరమని ఇందాక చెప్పుకున్నట్లు, సో మరి దానికి అవసరమైన స్కిల్స్ని ICFAI టెక్లో ఎలా నేర్పిస్తారు?
So we have developed high-end laboratories. In electronics, we have developed, say, Center for VLSI, where we got one project from MITI, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and we received almost 4.2 crores worth softwares, right, towards EDA tools. We call them as EDA tools, right? So the tools like, say, the software tools like Synapsys, J-Link, Cadence, ANSYS, all these software tools are required to design semiconductors, required to design electronic chips, right, and also to simulate them, right, and analyze them. We need all these tools. So we have developed such a laboratory, and also with almost 80 GPU systems. Not only that, we have also developed one more laboratory, electronics laboratory, right, where we can fabricate semiconductor devices. Not only semiconductor devices, we can also fabricate sensors, we can also fabricate organic solar cells, right? So like that, we have high-end laboratories. Similarly, for mechanical engineers, we got funding from AICTE, almost 90 lakhs funding from AICTE to develop Idea Lab, right, where we placed mechanical and electronics equipment, so that any student with any idea, right, so they can get into this laboratory and come out with a product.
Okay.
So that way we are training our students, right, and providing hands-on experience.
So then what about faculty?
Faculty are also well trained. Majority of faculty are from IITs, right? They have very good experience, and also so they some of them have PDFs in different countries, and we have central government projects. We received projects from ISRO, and also we received projects from Department of Science and Technology, Government of India.
Okay, so nice. And one more thing is, ఇప్పుడు ICFAI టెక్కి ఇండస్ట్రీకి సంబంధించిన కొలాబరేషన్స్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? ఒకవేళ ఉంటే వాటి గురించి ఏమేంటి అనేది స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా క్లియర్గా చెప్పగలిగితే ఇంకా వాళ్ళు బాగా అర్థం చేసుకుంటారు కాబట్టి అవేంటి?
We have very good association with industry. We are offering internships and internships in 2 spells. After 4th semester, that is after 2nd year, during summer 8 weeks, we are sending all our students to industry, where the student has to carry out summer internship in industry, which is monitored by a faculty, right? So similarly, after 6th semester, so that means in 7th and 8th semesters, again we are sending our students to industry, that is semester long, say, internship. So most of the internships are stipend oriented. The industry will pay during these 5.5 months, that means almost 22 weeks. In 7th or 8th semesters, the students, they spend with industry, wherein so the student receive stipend from industry. Most of the these internships are, say, pre-placement offer. The industry will release pre-placement offer. That means if the student performs well during these 5.5 months in the industry will absorb them, and they provide placement even for such students.
Okay.
Right? So most of the students, so all these internships are monitored, right? So we attach faculty member. The faculty member will mentor the student and guide the student along with industry person.
Okay, sir.
Not only that, we have association with, we have MOU with NASSCOM, right, where the software giants like Amazon, Google, Cisco, so they offer certification courses. So our students, they are doing these certification courses. In 2024, ICFAI Tech has received large number of enrollment we have received award for the large number of enrollment of our students with NASSCOM certifications. This year also, majority of students, they have registered, and some of the students have already received certifications. So that way we have very good association with industry. And in the third level, again in the third direction, so we have good association with industry. The industry personals will take semester long course, right? So like that, last semester, seven industry personnels have taken different courses for BTech students, so that these industry persons, they talk about the industry relevance, the subject relevance in the industry, so that the student also, so they try to understand how these topics are useful in the industry.
Exactly.
Right.
So
So that way we have very good association. In addition to that, we are involving industry personals for developing our curriculum, and we are inviting them for, we are involving them for in many events like conferences, seminars, FDPs.
Yes, sir.
So that way we have very good association with industry.
ఓకే సార్. అండ్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్ ఈజ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కొంతమంది ఎంటర్ప్రీనర్స్ అవ్వాలనుకుంటారు, అఫ్ కోర్స్ కదా. సో ICFAI టెక్లో వాళ్ళని మీరు ఎలా ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తారు?
Yeah, in ICFAI Tech we have IIC, Institute Incubation Center. Right? This center collects ideas from different students, and we allow them to incubate their ideas in this cell, right, as a startup. And for that, the students will be given say 2 lakhs to 5 lakhs seed grant, and also space to incubate their idea. Like that, the students will be given mentoring and providing some financial assistance to seed their idea. And they conduct a large number of events to get good ideas, and there some of the students have already transformed their ideas into startups, thereby startups into enterprises.
ఓకే సార్. అండ్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్, కోర్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ చేసే విద్యార్థులు ఉంటారు కదా, వాళ్ళకి అసలు అవకాశాలు ఎలా ఉంటాయంటారు?
As I said, there are so many organizations, so there are so many public sectors, right, in the automobile sector, in the railways, airways, defense technologies, space technology, and what is called power, shipping, coal, mining, marine, where not, all these sectors we need core engineers and professional core engineers.
ఓకే. సో
Definitely they have very good opportunities.
ఓకే, నైస్ అండి. సో వన్ ఫైనల్ క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్,
Actually software works on hardware and
ఓకే డన్.
right, we need a hardware.
Yes.
Right, if software jobs have increased means hardware should also be increased.
Yes.
Right, to make hardware, to manufacture hardware, we need electronics and mechanical engineers.
డెఫినెట్లీ, ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ సార్. అండ్ వన్ ఫైనల్ క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్, మీరు కోర్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ చేసే వాళ్ళకి కావచ్చు, నార్మల్గా ఇంజనీరింగ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కావచ్చు, మీరు ఇచ్చే సలహా ఏంటి?
We should allow the student to select their line of interest, to select their program, right, in line with his interest. So definitely the student will be happy. See, that is how we have to allow them to select his own branch. Thereby he shows some interest, he spends some of his time, right, and excel in his career.
Okay.
So, but here what is happening, most of the parents, so they dictate what to take, what not to take.
Okay.
Right, but we should allow them to think, and we should allow them to select.
Yes, definitely. Okay. రైట్ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ డాక్టర్ కేఎల్ నారాయణ గారు. మంచి, చాలా చక్కగా అందరికీ ఈజీగా అర్థమయ్యేలాగా వివరించారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. సో అదండి, చెప్పారు కదా, అంటే ICFAI టెక్లో అత్యాధునిక సదుపాయాలతో పాటు మంచి ఫ్యాకల్టీ ఉంటుంది. అలాగే స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఏది కావాలో అది వాళ్ళ చూసింగ్ ద్వారానే వాళ్ళు ఇష్టమైన సబ్జెక్ట్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవడం కావచ్చు, వాళ్ళు ఏది జాబ్ చేయాలి లేదా ఎంటర్ప్రినర్ వాళ్ళనేది కూడా మొత్తం వాళ్ళకి ఇష్టమైనట్టుగానే వీళ్ళు ఎంకరేజ్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. కాబట్టి సో డెఫినెట్లీ ICFAI టెక్ అనేది మనకి ఒక మంచి ఆప్షన్ అని అయితే మనం చెప్పొచ్చు ఖచ్చితంగా. సో ఇది వాళ్ళ మన ICFAI టెక్ ప్రత్యేక కార్యక్రమం. నమస్తే.